Well, hello, and welcome to a night of motherfucking fun. Ow! Let's get into this very quickly. Let me see. Let me see if I can make this bigger. Probably not, huh? Mm, probably not, huh? Oh well. Let's keep it there. So, listen, hello, and welcome everybody who's watching tonight. And you might catch the replay, but it's hotter, when it's fresh off the stove and not left for the next day. Well, except for pizza and chicken. I love cold chicken. I love cold pizza. So, anyway, I'm stopping by here very, very spontaneously because we have some things that we need to talk about tonight before we go into the new year of 2022 to 2023. Now, before I get into this, I'm going to give a shout out to my supporters. Oh, I need to see. Come on, Jaleo. Grand evening. Grand evening. Yes, grand evening. Does this sound muffled or something, Jaleo? Please let me know. I've totally forgot to disconnect the Bluetooth. Can you hear me clear? Let me know if you can hear me clear. And I want to say this too. When y'all be typing, typically I click off the comments because I don't want to get distracted. I'll be trying to like get stuff out, and if I see some, oh shit, I'm gonna, talk about that. So anyway, I hope you can hear me good. I guess I'll check back. Let me know if the audio is great. I don't know what was going on the other day. I already disconnected the Bluetooth, so it was acting crazy. I don't know if that was energy. I don't know what was going on. Okay, as I told you, we have 2 gigabytes of download in my area. Give a shout out to the spirits for allowing me to broadcast quickly, and in the speed of God. Anyway, so Godspeed is what they say. Anyway, so I want to give a shout out to my contributors, gifters, sponsors. Come on here, Lady K. Thank you so much, Jalia, for confirming that. And tonight is a very special night, brought to you in part by my contributors, gifters, sponsors. And I keep telling people this, like I do work in person and I do work on the internet. And I learned to not mix it together. And I'm just going to tell you guys very lightly why there's two different things that's going on. And of course, I give people that are virtually a chance to come and meet me in person as far as cleansing go, protection work go, whatever, because some work are best done in person, and you have opportunity to come out and see me. I am located closer to Southern California. And either way, like I said, if you're ever in the LA area, you can definitely come out, see me. Beautiful, lots of natural stuff to do here. Lots of Airbnb options here. So of course, you being a stranger, you're not coming in my house like that. Okay. Now, of course, I just had to put that out there. So anyway, like I said, I kept this separate because I had people that were like kind of, I won't say stalking me, because if you're out there on the internet, there's no such thing as that. Legally speaking, there's no such thing as that. But I have people that would do the adult stuff with me. And when I would stop doing the adult stuff, they would find their way into the spiritual stuff, and they'll be contacting me acting like their clients wanting spiritual work done, and sending all this money. And I'm like, oh my God, okay. And before you know it, they're like, I saw you on NF or something, right? And I'm just like, wait, what? Even some of you are adult entertainers yourself. So either way, I was just like, yeah, I need to keep this separate. Also going into the false information that these other spiritualists were putting out about me, about legal names and all this other good shit. And I could see why they got shit twisted. And kind of what we talk about tonight is going to be in many, many parts. Tonight, I'm going to get out the first part, but we're going to go into other parts down the line because I just want to give clarity out there for people. A lot of you have been with me since 2016. We do work consistently. And of course, like I said, I don't want to get my hands on too many people either way because some people's energy could be tainted. And I'm going to give you a little story with that in a few. But some people's energy could be tainted and it could really fuck you up. And it could be done intentionally or unintentionally. So there's a process that you have to go through, to just, like I said, protect yourself, protect your energy. And sometimes it's just too much. You out here doing, work for yourself, you're, doing your other stuff, and then you're just distracted or you're overwhelmed with, getting new clients and have to go into reiterated stuff. So like I said, I'm just not a fan of that. Maybe when I first started offering spiritual work, I was a fan of, hey, come and hit me up for work. Hey, they message you, yeah, I could do your work. But now because we've graduated, we've elevated, and we have, our regulars, girl, we don't give a fuck about our new clients. Okay, with all due respect. And so, like I said, I just wanted to keep it different, separate. Because, like I said, they were, throwing dirt on my name, and we're okay with that because Mary said we all need a little dirt to grow, right? And so I elevated because of that dirt, but also on the flip side, some people are like, hey, they said that you were blah, blah, blah. And I keep telling people this. Any name that you claim that you have on me, pull up any criminal record attached to that name. I've done it before. Maybe 2 years ago, I did a background check because there was something that I wanted to do and I needed a clearance on that. And they did a background check. I don't know if you guys remember that. I don't know if it was on this channel or Mistress Tantric Lingam. I've not been on there a long time, but we did a live thing about a background check, and I have no criminal records. Okay. I do not break the law. When it comes to me getting things, I believe I can get them. I can manifest them. I don't have to, do all this other bullshit that other people do. And when I say other people, I mean the people that go so hard at trying to throw dirt on my name. And of course, the title of the video is Binding in the Courts of Spirits. So a lot of people have taken oaths before they started doing spiritual work. And at this point, we are presenting our case to not only the public, but also to these other spiritual lying ass bitches. Okay. And like I said, to give clarity, because we're moving into another space of energy, and I want to kind of put things to rest. So there's no more confusion moving forward. Even going with some of the clients that reach out to me that are either new or old, they brought up stuff and it kind of like refreshes my memory of the stuff that was going on in 2017, 2018, 2019. It's probably still going on now. I really don't care if it is. Like I said, it's not stopping anything. I'm still good. I'm blessed. Anybody who know me privately, they know what goes on. Okay. And I've never asked anyone. And I'm going to say this too. Anything that I say in this video and any of my other videos are always the truth and nothing but the truth. I have no reason to lie because I really don't give a fuck what people think about me. Bitch, if I like to suck dick, if I like to do whatever it is I like to do, I'm a grown-ass woman and I could do it. So I don't have to lie about anything that I do, anything that I'm into. Because like I said, it's not you that I have to please. It's myself. And then, of course, whenever it's time for me to leave this earth, whoever I go to, then we're going into another realm. And that realm is a lot higher than this realm that's in this world, right? And so everything I say is always honest, and it's always from my heart. And that's why I keep telling people, that's why I kind of got off the internet. I don't get on here like I used to lie because just a lot of foolishness, a lot of fakeness, a lot of fraudulent ass people. And if you're not about that foo-foo, fake, fraudulent shit, then it's kind of like, bitch, ugh. So it's like, bitch, you could turn up on me all day long. I don't give a fuck. So either way, before I get into this, I want to say for Midnight Metanoia, we're going to start doing parts with that. The first part will be live, probably, at the beginning of the week. And then in the end of the week, we'll do a live dedicated only to Midnight Metanoia questions. So if you watch that, if you're into that, like I said, then we'll come here, you'll ask questions, and we'll get into doing readings on that together, right? We're going to be co-doing things, right? And that's what we're going to start doing with that. I think that'll be very, very fun, very, very interesting because, of course, when I get into stuff, like I said, things come up and I don't want to ask myself questions. You know what I mean? I don't want to ask the questions that I have and then give an answer to them. I will prefer you guys to give it. So when down the line, when these things come to pass, you could be like, bam, boom, 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 versus, hey, this is probably some information this bitch got from someone on the low. Okay. So we'll be working in this together. So either way, and I'm starting to get a little warm right now too because spirit is moving in, honey. Spirit is moving in quickly. So before I go into this next part of what I'm going to say right now, I want to read the Miranda rights to all spiritual people involved in what I'm going to say. Whether you are a spiritual client, whether you are a spiritualist offering work on this platform or off this platform, and you're claiming that you're working with real spirits, whether you're working with demonic spirits, angelic spirits, God, demigods, whatever it is you're working with. When you stepped into the realm of the spirit, you vowed that you would do everything in your power to make a change, whether you consciously was aware of that or unconsciously aware of that. You did that. So let's get into the Miranda rights. And of course, in the court of spirits, the Miranda rights go a little differently. But because we're working in the physical now, because bitch, you hoes gotta come. You hoes gotta come to the other motherfucking side. Bitch, whether you're living or deceased, you gotta come. Okay? So you are under, okay? We're not gonna say under arrest, okay? Before we ask any questions, you must understand what your rights are. Spiritualists, spiritual customers, charlatans, wannabe witches, whatever you want to call yourself, high priestesses, ass kissers. I don't know what you call yourself, candle worshippers. I don't know. You have the right to remain silent. You are not required to anything You are not required to say anything to us at any time or answer any of my questions. Anything you say can be used against you in a court because, of course, people have been sending fake emails about taking somebody to physical court. And of course, these are not clients because I have the opportunity. You have my number, you have my email, you have even the third party person, whether you send money through Cash App, whether you send money through PayPal. And like I said, I can always present those records publicly and or if you're really going to be taking me to court. So that's what this is going into. You have a right to talk to a lawyer for advice before we question you and have him or her with you during questioning. Now, of course, bitch, a lawyer is already there because the spirit and the angel and the demon that's with you, they see everything you do. They see everything you do, everything you're thinking. They know it. So they are going to testify against you in spiritual court. Okay. If you cannot afford an attorney, because clearly you can, because bitch, y'all manifesting, y'all doing 30 or 40 fucking readings a day, allegedly. So you definitely can afford a motherfucking attorney. One will be appointed to you. Of course, Spirit is always playing fair, giving you exactly what you need when you need it. Okay. If you want to answer questions now without a lawyer present, and they're always present, like I said, spiritual lawyers, they're always present. You can answer. Okay. And we're going to keep that there. So moving forward, anything that I'm saying, okay, like I said, it's honesty for me to you all. And like I said, we're going to be giving clarity just in case you want to know. Like I said, we're going to go over this again very lightly, very swiftly before we get into March the 21st and also going into, clients, like I said, reaching out to me, asking questions. And of course, I'm always here to answer. So we won't be going over this anymore. So a lot of stuff on the internet, we're going into fake reviews are alleged. Okay. We're going into fake reviews. We're going into fake videos out there about me, which, like I said, I really don't care because, of course, it has sent me customers. Some of these people that have actually came to me due to these fake videos that are out there, they're actually regular people. Okay. And we won't get into, the money and all this other good shit. But like I said, I don't have to see clients. I don't have to do new clients. I don't have to do readings every day. I don't have to offer spiritual services every day when it comes to that. So I'm very grateful for what these people allegedly did and the positive aspect that have come from it. Okay. Like I said, they've put out fake names. They put out addresses that, of course, they got through two people. One person sent over a payment through PayPal, which, like I said, everything I said, I have documents. I have a big file. I told you I have a terabyte drive with a lot of information on it. I have videos of people making physical threats to not just me, but other people, which is illegal. Cyber threatening, cyber stalking with your face, your audio, all the good stuff. There's no tricks, no, and like I said, if there was really a court case in the physical, all this stuff could be determined in the court of law if it's been altered and stuff. But videos of people making threats and about LGBT people. And like I said, in the state of California, they don't tolerate discrimination against LGBT people. I don't know about the state of Indiana. I don't know about the state of Oklahoma. I don't know about the state of Texas. I don't know about the state of Alabama. But bitch, in California, they do not tolerate any discrimination against LGBT people. So making threats to me is considered a hate crime. Okay. And also making threats to, whoever based on their gender, based on their race, their sexual orientation, or their religion. Okay. It is considered a hate crime. And bitch, you go to jail for a very long time and pay a large, hefty price. So either way, they made all these videos making threats, upset, like I said, for no apparent reason. Okay. I don't look up people. I don't care to look up people. Even back then, I was so booked with readings. I was so booked with customers that I never cared to look at who was also offering spiritual work. I told y'all the people that I was interested in watching were foreign people and people that went outside of America. Okay. They were possibly American people born in, Michigan and born in New York and born in Florida and born in Wyoming and California. But they went into Asia. They've been to the Budapest. They've been to other parts of the world. So they're culturally educated and they've blessed their energy on many, many places. So like I said, those are the people that I was interested in watching and looking at because that's a lot of work. Going into a place where people don't really know who they are religiously, racially, and all that good stuff. Because I do feel like America is the land of confusion when it comes to people's race and ethnicity. I think a lot of people identify as something and they really don't know what the fuck they are, whether it's religious or ethnicity wise. And then they give you false hopes with ancestor me, got you thinking that, oh my God, I found out I'm this and I'm that. And it's just like, girl. So either way, these people did all that good stuff. And in the beginning, there was a lot of people reaching out to me, sending me information on these people. And I will never disclose that because, of course, that helped me build my files up. Y'all remember Mystic Investigatory Agency? I never looked up anything. People sent me stuff, okay, about people being teachers that quit their jobs, people's husbands, legal names, people's birth dates, all this other good stuff. And then they had to get my information, like I said, from a girl who sleeps in her car in LA, who used a Glendale address, and they got the address off of PayPal, but they got the names mixed up. And like I said, we'll clarify that on another video. But also, they also reached out to somebody who also works for the government, and they were illegally going into databases, getting information out and giving it to these people. And like I said, it was the wrong information because once again, I don't have any criminal record. When it came down to legal name change and stuff, everything was binding and locked down because, of course, once again, if you are a felon, your files are always open. Like I said, no misdemeanor, no felon. I got one ticket before, and the ticket that I got was a lie. I disputed in the courts. And like I said, bitch, I motherfucking won. Okay. So either way, outside that, there's no record of anything. No stealing, no lying, no none of that. No murders, no none of that shit. Because like I said, I don't do that, honey. And if it ever got down to, like I said, I build relationships with people, respect with people. So I don't got to get my hands dirty. Like, I don't ever got to tell people to do stuff. Even going into like the people who send me information, I never, ever, ever, ever asked anybody for any information. People voluntarily sent it over to me. They voluntarily gave it to me with people's pictures, legal names, and all that good stuff. Now, the crazy thing about it is they pulled up a lot of information about the three important people, and we're just going to say Venetians, Canesians, and Tunisians. The three important people that were trying to come at me, who has a lot of scams underneath their belt, lying about abortions, lying about a whole bunch of shit, y'all. I won't even into that. Like I said, they got a lot of shit on these people. And like I said, I saved it. Either way, they just kept going and they keep going and all these fake reviews. And if you check out my blog spot, there's actually reviews from people that have gotten work done with me. And what I'm going to do is, like I said, because we're going to do this in many parts, I'm going to give everybody a chance underneath that blog spot, I'm going to look at their name, look in the email, send them an email, and give them a chance to either send over an audio and or get on video and to tell you guys their experience with me. And even most of you that come in this live chat, we've done work together, we've done readings together, and you could, attest to my work. Now, even going into some of the stuff about two people in particular, we're going to call her SO and a person named Lady Witch. Allegedly, these two people got work done with me, which were lies, and the work failed. And I always tell y'all this, okay, because I can only use my life as an example. Once again, people who know me personally could attest to this. I never asked anybody for money and I never put out any loans outside of student loans. And I got student loans when I was 18 years old, fresh out of motherfucking high school. Let's talk about it. I never put out any check cashing loan, no payday loan, none of that. Okay, I'm not that girl. Okay, so I never put out any loans. I never did any stuff. I never asked people to borrow money. None of this good stuff, y'all, because like I said, I believe in my ability to manifest. I eat, breathe, and sleep magic. So I would never have to do anything against what I believe in to get where I need to get to. Lie, cheat, steal, kill, or what any of that, right? And of course, I've killed things like, spiders, bugs. I mean, who haven't, But animals like dogs or cats, birds, and humans, never. Okay. No abortions, neither. Okay. That counts as murder. Not trying to be shady, but let's talk about it. That counts as murder. So either way, these two people I mentioned said that the work failed. And I always tell y'all this, spiritual work only fail when you're missing 3 keys. And I won't even go into those 3 keys because once again, I don't feed my haters. But if you have your intention and you're doing the work, your stuff is going to manifest. And I see a lot of stuff about people saying that, it's not going to manifest because maybe the spirit didn't want you to have it. And I'm just like, but if you're somebody who knows who you are, okay, when I say who know who you are, that means you know who you are. And if you don't know who you are, you should not be doing any type of work any motherfucker way. We talked about that before. If you don't know who you are, you should not be doing no type of spiritual work because that shit is going to manifest quickly and it's going to fuck you up. And it's a lot of people feel like they're doing bad shit to people. I want to fuck up her job because she called me a black bitch. Let me curse her. And now all of a sudden you getting health problems. Now all of a sudden you're losing your house. You're losing your car. Because once again, you have to know who you are. And it doesn't mean you're not powerful. It just means that you're going about it the wrong way. There's 2 ways of doing things, as even going into colors: white, blue, yellow, orange, purple, red. All these colors, they have a light color or a positive aspect, and they have a negative aspect, like we do. We could be positive or negative. We have a little bit of dark in us, we have a little bit of light in us. What we do with that is totally up to us. So the only way anything magically has never manifested for me is when I did not do the proper steps to get that to manifest. So if you've ever had anything that did not manifest, and this goes for people who are experienced with spirituality and who are not experienced with spirituality, failure, it has nothing to do with the work that was done. Failure has everything to do with the person that is getting the work done. And that's why I always tell you guys, take this shit serious. If you want to sit here and waste your money and waste your time on candles and I'm a witch and I do voodoo and all some bullshit, you do that. But if you're really trying to get some shit done and you're really trying to get the results that you're trying to get, then it takes a lot of learning. It takes a lot of studying. And like I said, it's not just about taking a candle. And I told y'all, even these books, these spiritual books and these videos online, they just give you straight to the point. No, you have to explain to people how you get there. And even going into the Bible and stuff, it talks about knowledge, right? Learning to do something before you ask for something will bring it to you. Even though you are, and this kind of goes back into when I was in school, I went to school for medical. In my courses, they were teaching us how to type with business machines. Okay, let's talk about right now. They were teaching us how to do Word, Excel, the manual way. They were teaching us the backside to stuff. Like, just in case you're at work and the computers go down, you need to learn how to do ABCDFG without the computers. Like, they were showing us how to do shit from back in the motherfucking 70s and shit. And the school I went to, honey, they've been around since like the 1800s too. So they were really teaching you shit that was like, wait, what? And so going into that, everybody who graduated from that school has gotten good jobs. Like they give you a little placement, assistant thing, and they'll tell you where they went. And some of the students even came back and was like, "Yeah, I'm working with this, that." Just they done some girl, Stanford University, just a whole bunch of UC Davis. If you're not familiar with that shit, you can look that shit up. And so you have to learn things before you can jump in once again to fully appreciate and fully understand how things work. And that's why I offer classes and stuff and events. But either way, that's the only way things are going to fail. If your intention is there, you already got something coming. If the work is being done, you already got something coming. And the work, there's a lot that includes the work. Preparing yourself, asking for something and really being sure about what you're asking for. A lot of people say, I want a man, I want a man. Let's talk about love. I want a man, who's honest, who's, loving, who can give me attention. But you can't even give yourself that. So how's that going to work out? Because everybody who we attract into our personal life are a reflection of who we are, whether it's your higher self or your lower self. So you have to be like, okay, so what am I doing wrong to attract all these people that are fucked up to me, that backstab me, that tricks me, that lies to me? And you got to also think about your relationship with them. How are you treating them? What were you projecting onto them? And that's how I always kind of give myself reality checks when it comes to my personal life with family and friends. Like, have I offended you lately? Have I said something that, whatever? And they'll tell me, you come across a little harsh sometimes. And I have to explain to them, that's how I view love. Like if people don't care about you, they don't give a fuck about it, and they're not going to talk about it. That's how I grew up. If they didn't care about your safety and what you got going on, they weren't going to ask you nothing. And we're going back from my aunties to my uncles to even my mom, and I'm sure that's how they were raised by my grandparents and my great grandparents. Like, honey, if they don't ask, they really don't give a fuck. So it's like, girl, if they're asking, they care, or if they're giving you advice on something, they care. So that's the only way that's going to fail. So just to clear, to clear that up. But either way, just some funny, interesting stuff was revealed about these people. And like I said, we got court numbers, docket numbers, the judges that presided over the court cases. And like I said, I would love for them to so-called pull out what they got on me. Like even going into what they've been doing is defamation. Like they were saying that my brother went to prison for RAPE somebody, and I'm just like, none of my brothers have ever sexually violated any person. None of my brothers have even been abusive to a woman. Okay, going to even growing up, and my older brother teaching my younger brother of how to be respectful to women. Once again, that's how they're married. Once again, that's how they have daughters. So already going into defamation and slandering, which of course is recorded and documented from your IP address. So if you ever to take that to court, are you gonna lie and say your son was on the computer? Are you gonna lie and say your grandson was on the computer? Are you gonna lie and say you were high, you were drunk? Because your IP address was on that email that you sent, honey. And it was also underneath the comment that you so-called thought you left, and you did not. So you already start moving into the arena of lying. And if you're not lying, so help you God, right? So that means your life should be so blissful from this point on. Our Father who art in heaven, right? If you're being honest about my brother being an RAPE, or we'll say RAPIST, right? Then you should be living the life up, right? You shouldn't have to worry about what I got going on over here. But either way, I just thought that was so amazing. Like I said, going into court dates and going into all this little good tea, docket numbers and the state and cities they were arrested in, like Warren, Michigan. And I was just like, whoa, girl. And to see the mugshots too attached, I said, mama. So these people have committed perjury in the spiritual courts, and the spirits will definitely take care of it. Going into the spirit of Ma'at, going into the spirit of Yemaya, the spirit of Oshun, the spirit of Santa Muerte, the spirits of Kalima. And when I say the spirits, because Kalima moves in multiples, so they will definitely be holding these people into the spiritual court for what they are saying out publicly about what have happened, and they know their motherfucking lying. And like I said, they will never come out publicly and admit to their motherfucking lying until they're forced to. So I want to pull up something that I find interesting, and I want to say this. I feel like people have the right to change their opinion on something, right? I do feel that. But I do not feel like if you were born into a spiritual practice, right? And in this spiritual practice, you're sitting here claiming to the world that your mama was a witch, your grandma, your mima was a witch, and it's who you learned it from. And we don't believe in this and that, blah, 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 blah. At 40 years old, you're way past a child in the spirit and a child in the physical. You're way past 27. After 27, if you're still lying about anything, you're putting thought into that lie. And you cannot change your mind on that. Like, changing your mind on that makes us look at you and say, well, what else have you been lying about? If you are allegedly, in this religion and you're not this and that. And I'm going to give my point, and I'm going to prove my point right now. I'm gonna prove my point right now, honey. I'm prove my point right now. Hold on. Because if I need to pull it up, I'm gonna pull it up. Hold on. I'll prove my point right now. And the person, they know who they are too. I'm prove my little point right now. Give me one moment. I left my other phone in my car. But it's fine because we're going to get it right here. Give me 2 minutes. Can we do a commercial break right now? Give me 2 minutes, okay? Give me 2 minutes, okay? Hold on. Okay, I wish I was for 2 minutes, but it's not. Motherfucker. But that's okay because I got what I needed to get. Hold on. Okay, that's information on even the cute, sweet one having a criminal record. And let me see y'all, because listen, y'all, this is a screenshot of the person's face, their Facebook account. So like I said, this cannot be tampered with, y'all. This cannot be tampered with. Let me y'all. This cannot be tampered with. Okay, like I said, in the court of law, this could definitely be pulled up. Okay, and you're gonna see how this person, all of a sudden, they're a woman of God and they're doing Bible magic. But 8 years ago, like I said, they're about 50 years old right now, maybe 51. So you were like 43, 42, 43. And honey, yeah, you were like, any girl that's this and that needs to be whooped and da 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 da. And now you sitting here playing. Hold on. Hold on, honey. Give me 1 minute. Give me 1 minute, honey. We're getting into this right now. Hold on, honey. We got like I said, we got a lot of emails, honey. I could just pluck up that little thing and pull that out too, huh? It's on one of these emails. I just kind of went through this again last night. Hold on. Okay, did he put it underneath the name maybe? Let me see. Okay, so it has to be, It has to be right here. Hold on. Okay. Oh, ooh, okay, that was another picture. Ooh, girl. They sent me a picture of one of these people's husbands. And I was like, oh Jesus, ooh, creepy as hell. They men look creepy as a motherfucker. Hold on, y'all. It gotta be in one of these emails. I'm literally ah! Okay, so here we go. Okay, that's the other girl. Hold on. It gotta be this email. I feel like it is. Oh my god, there's so much. There's so many emails here. But I'm gonna screenshot. Girl, we might have to put this in a part two, y'all. I don't want to hold y'all up that long. Let me see. Did he put underneath their name, maybe? Hmm. Hmm. Here we go. Okay, he was smart to do it like that. Okay. Let me see. Okay, that's one of them. Oh. Ooh. Ooh, honey. Ooh. Mama's looking like a crackhead. Mama looked like a pill popper. Girl, a real big, but maybe that's why mom was like, maybe that's why mom was like, girl, when you on your meds. And I can tell y'all, I don't take meds or any of that. I'm not mentally disturbed, honey. I could be a little annoyed by people sometimes, but definitely not mentally disturbed, honey. Okay, so I'm probably going to, okay, those are the death threats compilation. Okay. It's titled Hateful Thug Claims to be Responsible for Multiple Murders. Hold on, y'all. Wait a minute. Ma'am, girl, it gotta be one of these emails. They're titled so many, they're titled so much shit. Yeah, we might have to do this on a part two. We might have to do a part two, y'all. We might have to do a part two, y'all. It's okay, baby. Damn. Okay, so we have the screenshot, and this is not important, but it's important. We have a screenshot of this one of these YouTuber Patreons, which of course is legal and binding. They have their name up there, they have their picture up there. Everything goes back to them. Like I said, this is all documented. I reached out to Patreon. I got all this was back in 2018. Got all my legal information from Patreon. This is them allegedly putting stuff out there, allegedly dedoxing people's addresses and stuff. So whether they got this or not from someone else, their face and their name is attached to them showing the information. And once again, like I said, once again, the information ain't accurate, but definitely, girl, you definitely tried to put shit out there. That's called doxing, mama. That's illegal. That's illegal, honey. And I'm sure it's illegal even in your state too. So we got that, and we're gonna have to do a part two, y'all, because there's so many emails. And I could have sworn last night I took a screenshot of that, but maybe I was like, yeah, we're not gonna talk about that. But yeah, fuck. Fuck. Let me check one more thing. Hold on. Let me check one more thing. Okay, this is birthdays. Okay. This is birthdays. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna have to turn this into a part two. Motherfucker. May. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. I want to get this together. Narcissist and a Baphomet culture. Okay, mama. Let's get into it. She can never be a Baphometian girl. Y'all will never ever get in any type of ranking with the Baphomet, honey. Clearly. The Baphomet don't do well with ignorance, honey. Just so you know. So yeah, like I said, this might have to be a part two. Because I do feel like this is before she's crying. All of her records. Going into public record. One of these YouTubers, one of your favorite YouTubers going into her public criminal record, 24 records, 2 traffic. They're definitely public. Court case number here in Indiana. Talk about check deception, writing about check. Another offense is another one. Another bounce check. Okay, hello. You also have, oh shit, another bounce check. Oh my God. You also have a theft charge here. Another bounce check. The fuck? So mama got 4 bounce checks. But mama says she's the daughter of Oshun. She's manifesting, darling. I don't know any daughter of Oshun that has to write a bounce check, bitch. Because anytime you write a check of your daughter of Oshun, bitch, that check is going through. Okay, mama, that check going through, girl. Girl, mama got traffic violation, girl. 14627 5523. Let's talk about it. When was it chart? When was it pulled up? 12/22/1995. See, because Miss Thing said we don't have these codes. Offense code 354342. Mama said let's say her assistant told her that we don't got this information, that none of this stuff we have. So 1995, December the 22nd, that was before Christmas. What were you doing? Speeding down the highway, trying to do some shit? You were making a way to Boost? You were going on down to the good old Kroger's to Boost? Yeah, we have the fence number, the date file, the Cape course number. We got the judge over. We have the type. We have the NCIC code. Can we talk about it right now? I'm that girl. And see, like I said, we let these girls play. We let these girls play all these years. And girl, like I said, we got it all right here. Now, let me see. Like I said, we might have to do a part 2 because I really need to get one of these girls where she's reading the Bible now, and Mama was saying some shit with her face on it. I want to kind of reiterate to sister, because Mama wasn't a Bible thumper in 2015, and Mama became a Bible thumper now, and I'm just like, I'm not understanding that, because Mama said throw the Bible out and shit. She said throw the Bible out. She said the Bible's not real, and if you're a witch, and a bitch is reading the Bible, she is not a witch, and she should be hung. That's what she said. Like I said, anything I said, right hand up, bitch, is the truth and nothing but the truth, girl. Like I said, photos attached, names attached. Legally binding, honey. So, bitch, you can say all day long, you didn't say that. Going into threats, girl, we got video, audio, face, video, all that. Girl, you in your car, it's dark outside. Video of you not having any lights on, girl. It's all traced back to your house. It's all traced back to your house, the IP address, honey. It's all been saved and documented. You want to be that girl? We could be that girl together, okay? Now, like I said, we're going to have to do another video on that, y'all, because I really was hoping, I was really hoping to get into this. Damn, spirit. Okay, let's see. Oh, so this is when Avi, who the hell is that, came into my chat and was saying some shit. Alleging to spy. Her IP address came up in Florida. I don't know who that is, but I'm looking right now. Her IP came up in Florida, and she was underneath the video commenting. Somebody removed it, though. Shout out to my moms out there. My moms definitely shut that down. Okay. Listen, like I said, we're going to definitely do a part 2. Because I was hoping to get into it. Damn, 2018, July of 2018. And I think this was sent to me in 2017. Let me go ahead and back up. Let me do this. Let's back up a little bit. Let's back up, honey. Let's back up right now. We got to get into this one good time. Because, bitch, we got to get this out the way tonight. Okay. Narcissism projection. What did they say? What? Monquavius did what? Oh, okay. Those are all. Oh, and I want to say that too. Anybody who's allegedly working with these people to allegedly, get me together, expose me, or whatever they claim is going on. Because, like I said, bitch, people that I deal with. There's one person I deal with that knows me in the adult stuff, that knows me in the online stuff, and she also knows me on the spiritual stuff, and she knows me in person. We've seen each other multiple times. Going even to another one I've been knowing for 13 years. Any questions you need to ask, you could definitely ask her about me, what I do, all this good shit. She's my best friend. I share with her every single thing, from me sucking dick to me whatever the fuck I gotta do, because that's my sister. She know everything about me. Okay. 13 years. You calculate 13 years ago how old I was. And the bitch, go ahead and see if she gonna say I've done anything. Hello? Let's talk about it right now. So let's get into this, because I need to get this tonight. Okay, I need to get this tonight, honey. Rico, yeah, let's get into this right now, honey. Rico Young, whoever the hell that is, we don't know what it is. We don't give a fuck about that. Okay, let's get into it. Jaws drop. Who the hell is? Okay. Oh, I'll say, who the hell is her? If you can. Oh. Okay, hold on, y'all. Like I said, I'm gonna give myself one more minute. One more minute, y'all. If I don't got it, we're gonna wait. Okay. If I don't have it, we're gonna wait. Because I listen, and we got all the listings of the videos as well of people making these so-called threats. Mm-hmm. They were using Spanish names and shit. But you speak Spanish? But you're Latino or something? I didn't know that. They were using fucking Spanish names and shit, bitch. Bruja. Bitch, what? Bitch, y'all pro-black? BLM. Fuck is going on in here? Um, Magnificent Exotic. Who the hell is that? Okay, I don't know what that is. Iconic? Icon Iconica? Who the hell is that? What? What? Okay. Hold on, y'all. Wait a minute, y'all. We getting closer right now. Hold on. We getting closer right now. Hold on, hold on, hold on. They said, please watch The Swine Queen. I have to click on who the Swine Queen was. Okay, y'all. What we gonna do is, y'all, this is what we gonna have to do. Oh, this one they told me that one of the people were being watched by the FBI. Okay. Mhm. Okay, listen, y'all. Y'all listen. Oh God, this is so horrible, y'all. Okay. So we got something, but I need to see her face. Okay. Okay. We went into oh girl. A lot of tea. So listen, yeah, I'm gonna wait. 5848. Okay. Spiritual reading, water oil, spell work, root work services. I heard that. Okay, like I said, yeah, I'm gonna have to turn this into a part two. Watch when I click above here, it's gonna come up. It's gonna Why didn't I? Oh my god, y'all, that makes me so mad. Oh my goodness. Yeah, honey. Listen, honey. I'm gonna do my digging. This is what I'm gonna say. Okay. Anything I've said, anything I've said, anything I'm gonna say, I can stand by. I'm one of those people that can walk the walk, talk the talk, and who gonna check me, boo? In the words of Auntie Sheree, who gonna check me, boo? Okay, that's me. Like I said, I don't have to do no tricks and no stunts to make it seem like I'm this and I'm that. They even had like a fake account maybe 2 or 3 years ago say something about, well, they wrote bounce checks and they stole, but you were a prostitute. And I'm like, first of all, that's defamation or slandering, because you've never heard me say I was a prostitute. You never see me engage in any type of prostitution acts. Okay. And for three, bitch, you don't know any of my clients. So that's already a lie, defamation, slanderation, making shit up just to make yourself look good. And it still didn't work. Because, bitch, you still ain't getting clients allegedly. Because, bitch, you still in my inbox saying your money's getting fucked up and you need your money. Girl, like I said, we got the screenshots, boo. You can't delete it now. The money was hurting and you need your money now because you felt like your money's getting fucked up because ain't nobody buying. Anyway, they said don't kick nobody down when they down. But anyway, like I said, I stand on what I stand on, and it is what it is. Like I said, there's no need for me to lie about anything, make up anything, just to make myself look good. Because bitch, it really doesn't matter to me, with or without the internet. Like I said, I'm still gonna be me. With or without clients, I'm still gonna be a spiritual bitch. It just doesn't matter. It does not matter to me. But time and time again, all these people that so-called dislike me and that have teamed up against me all have criminal record. Like I said, they all have criminal records. We have that proof. If they want to try to go to court and to fight that and say this bitch is making shit up about us, like I said, girl, I would gladly show what I have. I would gladly go. Bitch, go ahead and go to court, file that paper, subpoena me, and bitch, I would gladly show the fuck up. With everything, including witnesses, online and in person. Like I said, we have it, boo boo. And see, that's the cute thing about it too, is that you don't really know what people are doing because I never let the left hand know what the right hand is doing. You think that you're doing things when in reality you're actually helping out. Going into a whole bunch of stuff where they were even scaring people. Like I got emails from people, you guys, that were even clients from these people that sent me proof. Like one of these clients were so scared that mama was starting to develop a nervous disability. I won't even go into it. I won't talk about who it was. She said I have a right to talk about what the experience was when I first, do I have a right to talk about this? Yes. I totally was like, I'm not going to talk about it. I think I probably lightly talked about it, but I didn't go into depth about that. But somebody was so scared of these so-called witches that they started to develop a nervous disorder. And when I say nervous, honey, we're talking about paralysis, okay? And oh, they're putting something on me. And it's like, no, honey, you're so stressed out. You're so kind of like an autoimmune disease. Stress can cause you to get lupus. Stress can cause you to get a whole bunch of sicknesses. Even going into, there was some that just happened recently with somebody, and they were talking about stress will pull that on. Losing even vision, going blind, that's stress related. Or it could be stress related. There could be other things that cause that. But honey, she was scared. Girl, one of these ladies was like, send me this man's picture, send me his birthday, send me his draws. And then they threatened her. Like, if you don't send me $3,000, I'm going to reach out to him and I'm going to tell him what the fuck you doing. And I want his baby mama to come. Kind of like the bullshit that all these girls do when they really ain't got the power. And I can tell them, but this is how you know that girls ain't got that power. Because if I'm doing work for you and you're being disobedient or you're not really trying to, do what you're supposed to be doing, honey, I'm going to let spirit handle you. I'm not going to come out and say, fuck you and spirit going to get you. I'm going to pray in secret, like I did your work in secret, and let spirit take good care of you. And that's how I get down. I don't have to come out and threaten you and say, oh, girl, and then that whole IOU shit too. We don't do that neither. Honey, we don't work and then we hope that you send more money. Honey, before you do business, we're telling you how much it costs. And they know, well, we need $3,000 more because we ran into some problems here. No. No, honey. That's going to be a whole nother casework. And we're going to talk about that in a whole nother area. But the whole thing about, bitch, add on. And like I said, we even have video footage. One of these people said on her videos that somebody made a song about it saying, your work didn't work because you didn't send me enough money. And I'm like, girl, mama admitted to even being a scam. And allegedly she's offended that people are pointing out that she said she's a scammer. Wait, what? So I'm just like, girl, at the end of the day, we all have to take accountability and responsibility for what we put out there. As spiritual advisors, as spiritual teachers, as spiritual counselors, as whatever we're doing, we have every responsibility before coming out onto a platform to take responsibility and accountability for what we put out there. And if you choose not to do that, well, I kind of told them, but I didn't tell them, bitch, you're going to jail. You're going to fucking jail. I know spirituals right now in Denton, Texas. Shout out to Denton, Texas, honey. And shout out to you. He watches every now and then, but daddy doesn't offer spiritual work for people. And he doesn't get on here like that. I remember asking him years ago, why don't you get on YouTube and IG and also the good stuff and offer spiritual services? And he was like, because of the responsibility. And I never understood. And that's why I said I always try to get everything documented. Emails, phone calls, like bitch, everything is definitely documented. Because he was telling me a story about how something had happened to someone that he known, and they actually got sued because they advised somebody to do something. When that person did it, the person has some bad shit happening. Even right now, I'm not going to say that, but one of these spiritualists right now is actually they're having files put on them right now because of shit they were telling people to do. And now it's the legal shit. And mama trying to feel like she don't know who, what, when, and how. And I'm like, everything you do, you got to be responsible for. You're lying, you're cheating, you're stealing. You got to be responsible for that, honey. You're telling people to go, get high, get drunk, do some spiritual work. And then one of the people you're telling to do this decide to get really, really fucked up. And she decided to get in her car and go do some shit to the man that y'all did work on. And then she decides to say when she get arrested, well, this lady told me to do it. And they go look at your shit and they see that you are directing people to do fucked up shit, illegal shit. Girl, you're going to jail. And they could build files on you for 5 to 10 years. Girl, you better get into the mafia shit where they built files on people for 10 years, go to lock them up for life. So like I said, y'all keep playing with that if you want to. That's why I tell you all the time. You have to learn about things. The whole thing about going into books, so I told you, the fake books, the books that are open for lawsuit, and I'm not giving y'all no ideas, but if those of you who are a little money hungry, maybe, I don't know, if you that messy ass person, they have books out there right now that they don't give any forwarding words or any warnings before the book, in the front, in the back, in the middle. It doesn't say anything about no warning, any of that. They're telling you what to go to the store to grab, and I'm just like, honey, you can sue them. If you go to the store, you have any type of bad reaction to these items, that's a lawsuit. Because they should have said, be careful, because Rue could cause you to have miscarriages. Rue could cause you, if you're trying to get pregnant, to not get pregnant. And see, a lot of people don't know that. So I'm like, there's books out there where they're telling you to do stuff and how to do this and take this, and you're gonna get a skull, you're gonna do hair work on somebody. And like I said, they're not giving you warnings. They're not saying, if you're under any type of mental shit, don't do this. So you could have a mental breakdown, commit the crime, and they go for, oh my God, a story actually happened. Now I'm thinking about it. I watched, what was it? Was it CSI? Something happened. It was some type of mystery show, maybe about a good 7 or 8 years ago. Anybody who's into the ID channel shit, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Literally, there literally was somebody took what do you call it? Somebody did some stuff that was in a book. It was some foreign exchange person, not foreign exchange person. What was it? It was a person that came from another country. She was trying to marry somebody for a green card. It was something shady like that. Mama was a witch, and she didn't tell people she was a witch. Mama was practicing shit in a book, and this book was saying, like, do some weird shit to people. Mama was doing it. Mama committed the crime, and the author of the book, they were trying to get them together. And the crazy thing about it is that's why a lot of spiritual shit, when you go look at spiritual books, they're abbreviated, like CG, blah, 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 LW, or they have fake names. Amy Lewitton. Matter of fact, that was the book that was written, I think, in 1926, where it was under a fake name. And then people did the research and found the real person's name. And it was actually a woman, but the book was written under a man's name. So it's like, yeah, honey, you got to be very careful about what you put out there, and always give people warnings before they do the things, right? Warning before destruction. And that's why I be saying, telling to y'all, like, honey, y'all go ahead and let these people tell y'all that get high and get drunk before you do work. That's a lawsuit. They are legally responsible to you. They're out here doing ganja magic. They're out here doing drunken rituals. And you're going to take 3 shots and light your candle. Take another 3 shots and light the incense. Take another 3 shots and you're going to rub the... Girl, that's a lawsuit. I'm not saying, but I am saying. So we got to be very mindful once again about what we put out there, and we have to take accountability and responsibility. Like you said, y'all want to play with the big girls, y'all want to act like you're demons and warlocks and shit. We're gonna see how good the devil keep you. As I would say, the devil brought you this far. We're gonna see how good the devil keep you, girl. Because girl, even going into one of these other demonic people, girl. Daddy's a Nordic god, and he also does voodoo. Girl, Daddy was out here selling drugs and shit out of his apartment, methamphetamines and shit, girl. We got the newspaper article and all that shit. I'm just like, girl, what the fuck is going on in here? So all these girls and guys do drugs or they committed crimes. So it's like, are they really spiritual or is there some type of scamming shit going on here? And I keep telling y'all, somebody gonna find. Anyway, let me stop. That that my business to talk about, bitch. We here to talk about, like I said, these hoes being brought and being sentenced in the spiritual courts. So moving forward, any of you that wants to step up against me, any of you, whether you're known or unknown, in the shadows, in the forefront, if you're on the sides, if you're behind people, if you're hiding under computers, under aliases, anything that you project out into this realm, because bitch, now we're in the court of the spirits, girl. So you think you're on YouTube and you think that you're in all this other place, but bitch, the portals have been opened and you've been dragged into the space. So you are going to have to take accountability and responsibility for every lie that you've told. You're going to have to prove that lie. Every false allegations that you have made knowingly and unknowingly, now you have to either take back those allegations or prove those allegations to be true. And if not, people are going to see you publicly. And pay attention to what I'm saying right now. People are going to see it publicly from this day forward. Any lies that you have said about me and mine, any false information you've put out about me, any harsh, any type of bad intentions you tried to put on me, any curses, any hexes that have not manifested, they're going to see you eat that shit up. They're going to see that shit hit your ass 1,000 folds. Go ahead and keep hiding in that shadow. Go ahead and keep making shit up and lying about people. Go ahead and keep writing your fake reviews and your fake allegations because it's not stopping nothing. But like I said, keep doing it. The energy is coming back to you. And people are not talking about it. I told you I'm very transparent about my life and what happens in my life and ideas. And I've shared things to you and people have hopped on it. Ooh, I told you. Ooh, all this other bullshit. But they're not talking about what's going on in their private lives. They're not talking about health issues. They're not talking about diagnosis, prognosis. They're not talking about stuff that ain't working, how money is drying up. They're not talking about any of this good stuff, how the men are leaving them, they don't really want them. You know, they're not talking about these things, how they're doing all these money rituals and the money just ain't coming. They're knocking on the spiritual courts, you know, bless me, mama, and it's not coming. Boo boo, you've done injustifiable work, and now you will pay for that. You will pay for that in the spirit. You will pay for that in the spirit. You think it's cute now. Going into the scripture where it says, he who's gained the world but lost his motherfucking soul. That's what happened. And you're so confused. Once again, not going into getting your trauma resolved, coming into the spirit arena and not being healed, not working through your own trauma. You're still that little girl that lied when she was 4 years old, 5 years old, 6 year old. That's why your criminal record shows it. You're still that little girl that was stealing shit, bitch. That's why your criminal record shows it. You're still that girl that did not get enough attention from her mama, her daddy, her grandmother, her uncle, her auntie, whoever adopted her, her grandparents, and you're still using the internet to get that. And you still feel sad. You still feel so hurt and so just abandoned. And it shows why there's no man in the picture. Although you really, really want this man, there's no man in the picture. It shows in you being an unfit mother. It shows in the idea of you having to use your deceased mother-in-law's name in order to buy fucking property. Who does that? When you live in truth, Bitch, you don't have to lie, cheat, and steal to get ahead. When you live in who you are and knowing who you are, because see, we're in this spiritual journey to find who we are, to find ourselves again. Not find who we are, but find ourselves again. Some people are in the spiritual world right now and they're trying to find who they are, right? But they're going about it the wrong way because you're not going to find it on the internet. People can lead you on how to find it, but nobody can sit here and tell you this is totally who you are. Going into a past life regression that I had a couple of days ago, and even going into one last night. Because of course, when you're in the energy, when you're in the spirit, honey, when that energy is open, bitch, you're constantly there. Somebody that I'm connected to, I never wanted to get any insight on their past life, and of course, I'm going to confirm with them after I get up off of this. But I've never were interested in knowing about them in their past life because I know that this life right now has been filled with so much drama and so much turmoil for them and so much rain for them. And me and this person have a lot. We have a love hate relationship. I won't say we're friends, but we're definitely associates because they did some very fucked up shit in the past. We're gonna keep it there. But either way, going into why this person moves the way they move, right? Going into who they are. There's somebody who think that they're Caucasian when they're actually Caucasian and Hispanic. But either way, they move just a certain way, and they give me Medea, right? I'm like, this person give me Medea vibes, even though this girl is not a black woman. I'm getting Medea, right? Just the way this bitch talk, the way this bitch act. I'm like, I'm getting Medea from this bitch, right? Mama likes to fix cars. Mama likes to do all these masculine things. And mom even told this guy the other day when he was trying to holler at her, she said, I don't need a man. I know how to fix cars. I know how to paint. I know how to repair shit. Oh, honey, I'll pop these nails off and get to working. I said, oh, no, 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 no. Bitch, right there, bitch, the girl, you better not get into a fight with a bitch like that. Mama look fishy and cunt. Well, mama definitely become a linebacker if you provoke that man in her. Anyway, and this is her words, not mine. But I was like, I want to see what's going on with her permission. Because, Spirit said that she's intuitive and she's spiritual. And I said, okay, so mama's afraid of something. So, Spirit, I need you to show me with her permission. So last night I had a very interesting experience with this person. Coming to find out, this person had a life in West Africa, which is actually one of many people that I've done a past life regression with. That in this modern day life, that had a past life in Africa, West Africa to be exact. And the most crazy thing to me is that both our past lives was around the same time, right? It was around the same time, and our profession was similar. And I said, that's how we're fucking connected. That's how we're so, oh my God, girl, ooh, no matter what. We called each other out. We made threats to people. Mama tried to do some shit with me. I got some shit with her. And so, like I said, I'm that girl you gonna see coming. Like, bitch, I'm about to do some fucked up shit, girl. I'm gonna call whatever in front of you. I'm gonna do whatever in front of you. Like, mama thought she was doing something, girl. I went ahead and told Discovery where she was staying at. Discovery went ahead and knocked on that door and tried to subpoena her because she owed Discovery that money. They start banging on that door. Mama called and she was crying. I said, bitch, remember when you called Capital One? Remember you called Capital One, darling, and you were trying to get my account information? And I told you, mama, too, can play that game. And that's why they call me Big Mama. Remember I told you that? Well, bitch, guess what? That's why they knocked on the motherfucking door. Mama was scared, girl. She was like, oh my God, girl. They showed up with the sheriff. Exactly, bitch. Try me if you want to. Anyway, so mama had a life in West Africa. Mama was a spiritual person. The experience that mama had is why she does what she does in this life. And so I got a greater understanding of this person and why they are the way they are. And I'm saying that all to say is that they don't even know who they are. They didn't even know who they are. And me kind of seeing them in this life, I kind of got an idea of who they were, but I got a confirmation in this spiritual experience last night. And it blew me away. It blew me away. And I said, so this is why they said, let he who is without sin cast the first stone. And he who is in the flesh definitely has sin because you're born into an error. That's why you came here. This is not our home, honey. This is a temporary stimulation, okay, of what we should be doing. But this is not who we are. This is why we pass on. We enter and we'll motherfucking exit. And I said, oh my God, this is why mama is so mentally disturbed. This is why mama does the things that she do. This is why she's so, ah, this is why she does these things. This is why she has to try to compete with people, and she want to take your man. And I bet you I can get him. And oh, he's married. How long you been married? 20 years. Oh, even better. That's why Mama's that way, because what happened to her in her past life and how they even got her together. And I said, Spirit, I don't want to see how she exited out, because Mama might ask me how she passed on, and if I tell her how she passed on, that's where people start to have a mental breakdown. And like I said, I'll keep that there. I won't even get into that, because, of course, there's many examples of people having a psychosis and shit of shit like that. But anyway, like I said, honey, girl, accountability and responsibility for who we are, what we do, what we say. Moving forward, everybody will be held accountable and responsible for what it is that they do, whether you want to do it or not. If you want to see her play these little games, honey, you'll be taken as a game. You want to be here, you want to see her be serious, you're going to be taken seriously. The spirits are moving, the portals are being opened, things are coming in, and those who are putting in the work are getting their results. Those who are not putting in the work, bitch, are sitting back looking at people live out their motherfucking results. So I'm going to say this in closing. We will be doing more parts to this. I'm not going to say when. We're going to do it spontaneously. We will be doing a part two. When we do a part two, I will definitely come forward with, once again, a reminiscing experience for one of my haters. Once again, I never attacked anybody. I never initiated by going into people's, looking them up first and finding who they are, going on their live, oh, fuck you, black me, whatever. I never did that. Never cared to, because like I said, I'm not that person. I'm not a bitter, miserable, broken person. It is misery that loves company. It is brokenness that like to break things. I'm not that girl. I spent my time, and like I said, going into be a teenager. I went out here fucking and sucking as a teenager. Never smoked weed, never popped a pill outside of hydrocodone and the motherfucking codeine and Tylenol, bitch. I didn't want to. I said, bitch, no thank you. Once again, for pain relief, bitch. One, I said, oh, we won't doing that no more. So like I said, I don't do anything. I've never was interested in that. Like I said, I like to experience life, and I want to experience what I'm experiencing. I want to live in that moment, and I want to take that experience with me. If you want to numb things, if you want to get rid of things, you want to experience things, or take away the pain temporarily, then like I said, you're not living out your life. You're just existing. And I can't tell you how to live, but definitely you're not living. You're just existing. And so, as I said, you will all be held accountable and responsible in the spiritual court. You'll be held accountable and responsible for everything you put out in the past, the present, and the future. And definitely it's going to come back and eat your ass up, bitch. Mark my word, bitch. That's it. You can always reach out to me at 28spirit8mystic8@gmail.com. You have any questions about products and services? You have any questions about any experience you've had with me? The ironic thing about it is, because see, I believe that real recognize real, and I think that real people does real things. If I have an issue with somebody, I'm going to first try to reach out to you first. If I paid for a product or service, whatever, I'm going to reach out to you first. Say, hey, what's going on? I sent over this money. I've not got what I need. That's what I'm going to do. And so I just find it so hard, because I know how I operate, and I believe that people who are real operate the way I operate. Is that before I allegedly post a review about something, or a bad review about an experience I have with somebody, I'm going to first hit this person up and have dialogue with them, and get clarity and understanding and keep moving. Like I told you before, there's only 2 people that ever sent me an email about dissatisfaction with my services. Excuse me, because I almost said the girl's name right now too. It was kind of in there. That's how I was like, oh bitch, let's take that back. Dissatisfaction with my services, and literally one of them, she allegedly was dissatisfied because I was putting too much stuff out there, which I really wasn't. But mama thought that because she knew what we were talking about, that I was exposing stuff, and it was supposed to be a confidentiality thing. And of course, she's like, yeah, bitch, fuck that, whatever. And then the other girl, mama was out here consulting with other people. And so we were doing our work. We were doing the reading, energy kind of boom. I questioned what was going on, and mama had to flip the script. So mama reached out, tried to do a little thing, and then I reached out with my proof, and I won the site anyway. Even going into, like I said, the lady who tried to get for these haters, mama tried to send money, and then she tried to get that money back, and girl, mama lost that case. Girl, bye. Mama sent that payment over, y'all. Mama said, bitch, let me get my refund back. Girl, I went ahead and contacted PayPal, bitch, opened up the fucking dispute, bitch, and PayPal yanked that money back. Mama hasn't reached out again. And I bet you mama told them that. That's why nobody else have tried to do that bullshit. Nobody else have said, let me act like I'm going to pay for a service to get information and get my money back. Bitch, try me if you want to. Ha! Try, bitch, I've been with PayPal since 2003. Bitch, I was in high school. Bitch, so I motherfucking got a PayPal motherfucking account, bitch. Like I said, play with me if you want to. Play if you want to, bitch. Like I said, play if you want to. Play. Bitch, play if you motherfucking want to, bitch. Been there, done that. Anyway, y'all, this is what I'm drinking right now, just in case y'all want to know. Triple berry sparkling water, natural spring water. Triple berry, y'all, is so good. You don't want no soda, none of that good shit. I'm also over drinking a Zevia ginger ale, honey. I took my saw palmetto. Shout out to my saw palmadians out there, Floridians, honey. I consume a product from Florida called saw palmetto berry, and it does wonder for you. Just in case you don't know, a lot of people put beauty regimens on their face and all that good stuff, y'all. But I'm gonna just give you a little secret. Saw palmetto berry is anti-aging, will preserve you nice and right, keep you nice and tight, and definitely get you right in the right motherfucking places. Anyway, so like I said, that's pretty much it with that, y'all. Any questions, like I said, y'all can always reach out to me. This is why I'm available. I come on here. You can comment on the video. You can reach out to me through an email. Bitch, you can hit me up on Facebook. You could come out on live. I'm here. You can send me and say, hey, Miss, I want to get on live with you. I want to ask some questions. You're more than welcome. That's me going into, like I said, people that hit me up and say, hey, can I do, listen, you can do what you want to do. I'm here. I'm accessible to you when it comes to the work that you're getting done. You're paying for service. You can ask me questions. One of these girls told me that she got work done for one of these spiritualists, and they told her, are you going to question me or you want this work done? And I said, bitch, I would have said, bitch, I'm going to question you. And if you don't want bitch, give my motherfucking money back. Because see, that's what I'm saying. Like, they be really punking y'all. And I'm like, first off, ain't no bitch or no bastard gonna put fear in me if they gotta sit out here and beg people. I told y'all about these people that be sitting up here, girl. Anyway, I won't even get into that, girl, because like I said, we're gonna say that for the court. We're gonna say that for the court, girl. Allegedly, they're gonna be taking a bitch to court, girl. We're gonna say that for the court, girl. We're gonna say that for the court, girl. Because girls, they just be really thinking they so cute and making up these fucking fake ass profiles, girl. The daughter's involved, the son-in-law's involved, the half sisters involved. Girl, all seven of yous. All seven of yous. I wouldn't say I wanted to be cute, like all trees of you. All seven of yous, bitch, gotta go. All seven of you gotta go. And they said, a bitch ain't motherfucking mad, bitch, because y'all ain't stopping the motherfucking thing. I want to give a shout out to one of my people, too, by the way, who sent me an email. Give all praise and honor to the Most High, the light and glory, the guiding light of my life and your light, too. We give all praise to the ancestors that have made a way out of no way. We give our praise and honors to our loved ones who have passed on and those who are still living, and they praying for us. Because see, sometimes we forget about, when we say ancestors, we forget about those who are still here as well. Come on in here. That has been praying for us, put in blood, sweat, and tears for us, keeping us protected in the mind, body, and spirit. I said, but you don't know who got a praying grandmother or a praying mother or a praying sister or a praying cousin or a praying auntie. You don't know about that shit. Going to something I remember, and I'm gonna be done with this. I'm looking at the comments before I go. Something I was doing, something happened about 2 or 3 years ago. And I can tell y'all, when I give advice, girl, I'm giving advice because Spirit is telling me to give you advice, bitch. Like I said, it does not matter to me what you do with your life. Because I can keep the advice to myself and you can stay where you're at and I'll keep doing what I'm doing, bitch. It's not going to bother me none. Trust when I tell you that. I don't live my life to be nosy. I don't live my life to be a miserable bitch with other people. I live my life to live my life to the fullest. So when I'm done, I'm done. Okay. Anyway. So something kept going on and some kept coming up. And I told this person, I said, yeah, I think that this person is in magic. And they were like, how you know this? Are they a client of yours? And I said, well, first off, if they were a client, I wouldn't tell you. But I would just say this right here that you know, I never had any encounters with this person. That's all I said. Make a long story short, I told this person, I said, listen, this person, this person either got somebody who's done work for them or they're doing their own work. And then sure enough, they affirmed that their mother was, I guess, the first lady of a church or something. And I was like, no, 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 no. This person is definitely still living. This energy is fresh energy. It's not energy that has died and is being sent out. Because we talked about this before. If somebody put a curse on you and they pass away, bitch, that curse does not end because they died. It stays on your ass. And in fact, it's a little harder if somebody cursed you and they pass away. I told y'all the story about a little spiritual attack that I had with somebody who was living. Mama passed away, bitch. I had to meet her in that place, and she blew my motherfucking mind. When I met her in that place to remove that shit, bitch, I want back my motherfucking power. Mama was like, bitch, give me my ID. And I'm like, why the fuck is she saying this to me? And I have to ask her friend, like, listen, ma'am, mama said where her ID at. And she's like, wait, what? And mama was gagging because mama's like, wait, what? And I was like, yeah, honey, she said she want her ID. Come to find out, mama was trying to do some shit with her ID. But anyway, I won't get into that because, girl, that's not my business. That's not yours neither. But either way, I said, mama, this energy is fresh. You might want to be careful. And she's like, well, there's no way that she'll be doing anything like that. I'm like, no, mama, she's doing spiritual work. And if you don't believe me, spirit is going to reveal it to you because I see it on the TV. Like in my mind, I'm seeing the TV. I'm like, I'm seeing it on the TV. So spirit is going to show you this. Y'all, I kid you not, right hand up. And I told y'all everything in this video I'm saying is the truth, nothing but truth. So help me God. Maybe a year and a half later, because mama will continually talk about this person, because obviously they had a relationship with this person. They're like, guess what? Why did I talk to this person and why they show me their spiritual room? And I was just kind of like, wait, what? Like, because I was like shocked for them and I was shocked to myself too, because I'm like, so spirit showed me that, so it was true. Girl, mama showed me the picture. Girl, this lady, girl, anyway, it was cute. For a beginner, it was cute, but I'm like, yeah, girl. I said, girl, I told you, mama's getting work. So even when you were having that resistant energy come up, that work was being worked against because mama really do feel like you're overstepping your boundaries. So we're gonna go back into what I told you. Mama feel like you're overstepping your boundaries, and she went to someone to say, hey, are these people telling the truth or are they lying? And the person said they're telling the truth, but something else is coming up. So they got insight on you getting what you got. And because you're spiritual and you have a spiritual person that's connected to you, which is me, you're always going to move in favor. So you got it before they even got their hands on it, because bitch, it could have been a whole nother way. And even when it's in the beginning, how they had little bumps and shit with it. But either way, like I said, it worked out. And I told them, I said, see, I told you. But of course, every now and then, mama still was like, I don't believe it. And there's no way. And there's no way you saw that because she's not even she don't even believe in that. She's a Bible thumping Christian. She pray to God. And I said, girl, I have pastors that are clients. I got first lady fucking clients, girl, and fucking ministers and shit, girl. One of my regular contributors, bitch, is a fucking minister, bitch of the mother. Girl, the fuck out of here, bitch. Those are the ones you really gotta watch. I told you I got aunties and uncles and shit that are pastors and ministers and shit. And girl, they used to do some weird shit. And I'm like, what the fuck are they doing? And girl, come to find, I knew what the fuck they were doing, girl. They got a book out there. I told y'all there's a book out there. I won't tell y'all too much of it. There's a book out there that's kind of like a voodoo book that was, Amazon have it every now and then, girl. I finally got a copy of it. Oh, come on in here. Won't he do it? Won't he do it? Won't he do it? Won't he? How? Anyway, I got a copy of it, honey. And this book talks about what the pastors in the church, what they gotta do. Because I said, wait a minute, it's a little ironic that some of these Satanists, so come on in here, spirit. Some of these Satanists, come on in here. Some of these Satanists got churches. And I said, what the fuck are these Satanists getting churches for? And they barely could even sell any motherfucking thing. And then, girl, one of the churches says, because, they were at war with somebody else. I'm not going to put too much out there. They're at war with somebody, and that person can't say who. Before you know, their church, they say their satanic church caught on fire. I said, that is interesting. So this book talks about getting a building. Come on in here. And it talks about how to get a following in the building and what you gotta do to keep the energy fresh. That's why these pastors be going crazy when you don't go to church, you don't give their tithe. Now, I'm not putting that out. I'm just saying, you got a pastor out there. He's upset when you don't come to church. Well, why wouldn't you have Bible study on Tuesday night, sister, brother? They're upset, baby girl, because you feed their motherfucking energy. Going into tithes and motherfucking offerings, bitch. Nowhere in the Bible doesn't say give tithes and offerings monetarily. It did not say that. It did not say give monies as tithes and offerings, bitch. A tithe and offering, bitch, is a cup of coffee. A tithe and offering girl's inviting you to my house to get a plate of fucking collard greens and kale, bitch. That's a motherfucking tithes and motherfucking offering girl. Tithes and offering bitch is saying, Pastor, come on out here and let me pay for your car wash. Pastor, come with me to Home Depot and let me buy you some wood. That's tithes and motherfucking offerings, honey. Me paying for you a cup of Starbucks. Pastor, I don't have to give you monies. God ain't getting the monies, Pastor. But you on some other shit right now. That's why you need this tithes and offerings, Pastor, because you don't even got to pay taxes, Pastor. Pastor, you can have a job underneath this and see that receipt. Like I said, that's not my business. But you don't even got to pay taxes, Pastor. And you telling me that because I didn't give you my hard-earned money and I got fucked up credit and I got children at home I need to fucking feed, that I'm going to hell because I didn't give that to you? No, Pastor. I'm bringing you today. Ain't no money here today, Pastor. I'm going to pray for you. That's a tithes and offering. Is that a fucking tithes and offering or what is it? Pastor, I'm going to pray for you, Pastor. That's a tithes and offering. So that's what I'm saying. When they get upset that you're not giving out the monies like that, or you're not showing up in the church and the church count is not up, remember they be counting the bodies too. You know they doing some work on your ass, bitch. You been hoodooed, bitch. Like I said, it's not my business. It's none of my business. I'm just telling you what I know. You know, I'm telling y'all right now, you are the church. And they say that for a reason. The Bible said that you're the church. That's just a building. Come on in here. You're the church because in your body is the living motherfucking sacrifice. And it needs that living sacrifice to be in that motherfucking building. Why you think you out there praying, you putting your hands up and, oh, Jesus. You protecting to that, you're projecting to that master. Oh, bitch, please. And y'all out here talking about, you got Christian people out here talking about Masonic people and shit. Oh, y'all, the Masonic people are demonic. These Masonic people are so demonic. And I'm just like, bitch, you do the same motherfucking thing. That's a grand master. You got a high master right there with his little robe on and shit. Girl, the choir people, oh, yes, Lord. Bitch, what you think they doing? The tambourine and shit. You ever look at what the tambourine does and the drums do to the spirit? How it's connected to your heart and your root chakra? Oh, bitch, please. You better ask somebody. You better ask somebody why in those temples with those harems, girl, they had the tambourines and they had the drums and the little boom, 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 boom. They wanted to awaken that. You know, they wanted to awaken that kundalini energy. And then the pastors be sleeping with the people of the church, and the first lady sometimes be sleeping with the girl. Anyway, that's my business. Anyway. Let me look at this comment before I go, y'all. Come on in here, Melly. Long time no see, honey. Where's she at? Come in here, Jalia. Yes, honey. Ow. It's good. Yes, honey. Come on in here. I'm DD. How you doing? Yes, honey. Oh, yes. Only 16 comments for the night. Ow. Let me get ready and go. It's only 16 comments for the night. The Swine Queen. Yes, Jalia. Somebody said, check out the Swine Queen. It's really sad. And I'm not saying this in a good way. I feel like when somebody is possessed with the spirit, because I keep telling y'all, I feel like demons could possess you, but I also feel like angels could possess you. I feel like when you're possessed with a angelic, high vibrational spirit, then you become youthful. You could see people back in the day, they look old, they look tired, they look dragged out. They were like, huh, who, what? And then you see them now, they're like youthful, and you're like, this is a robot. This is not them. This is a doppelganger. This is a girl, they got rid of them, and this is a MK Ultra. You know, all this shit come out. Because it's like, I think that's a spirit, a good spirit over them, though. And then you have these other ones, like I said, who get possessed by these demonic spirits where they look like they half-ass dead, like their eyes and shit. Oh, girl, it's just as creepy as hell. So the Swine Queen, they showed an old picture of her like maybe when she was like 30, because mama's like 50 now. So we'll say maybe like 15 or 20 years ago. We'll say in the 20s for sure, the 2000s for sure. And it's just so ironic that mama was high yellow. Mama was, she was a big girl, but mama had like smooth, soft skin. Mama was giving you that, rocky, chewy, cockalooey type of stuff, right? Anybody knows what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Awawini hanawana. And all of a sudden, mama go from that to even like 2012. So that's within 12 years. And Spirit is saying 7. So that was 2005. So this picture was when she was in 2005, honey. Mama went from this high yellow, vibrant, she looked a little cuckoo in the eyes and shit, to all of a sudden, mama's like my skin color. Mama, the skin is looking dingy. And I'm just like, but isn't she doing these spiritual baths and spiritual waters? And isn't she the daughter of Oshun or Yimaya? I mean, this is living water. This is not dead, stagnant water. This is living water. What is going on with these children? She's doing these spiritual baths, but the body is still looking dehydrated. How does that work? I need somebody to answer. And also, I'm saying in front of the spiritual jury, just so you know, too. The spiritual jury is in here, putting to everything I'm motherfucking saying. So I just need some answers of how you go from looking like, how do you go from looking like Mariah Carey to the Crept Keeper? I need to know. I need to know. I need to know what's going on here. How do you go from looking like Mariah Carey? Y'all see the beautiful Mariah Carey, and then you look like the Crept Keeper. Like I need some dialogue here, and you don't have to answer me any question. You don't have to answer, but I'm just like, but you're the daughter of Oshun or you, my God. You work with good spirits. You're here to educate people. You're a high priestess. That means you're good in you're up there, right? You're not down here doing the petty shit. Oh no. I need to know. You know, are you eating the offerings that you're leaving for spirit? Because I was told back in the day, that when you leave an offering for the spirit and you eat it before the spirit has consumed the offering, then you will get fucked up. And so it's like, is that what happened? Mama started consuming the offerings, the same day she put it on the altar, not 3 days later. Mama put the cakes, she put the ho-ho, the zingers, she put the muffins, the Sakatumi cake, the Louisiana crunch cakes, you know, she put it right there on the altar. And the same day, Mama said, "Bitch, I need a dessert." And bam, she went to go take that cake off. And I'm like, maybe that's what happened. Mama bought cupcakes, gummy bears, Sour Patch Kids, cinnamon bears. Mama bought all this beautiful, yummy things for the spirit. And she said, "Bitch, I need something for myself." I don't know. I don't know. Something ain't right. Say the right, honey. I don't know, honey. Yes, come on in here, Melly. Hello, blessings on blessings on blessings, wealth, health, and prosperity. I know that's right, honey. Come on in here. Yes, honey, the spirit has been good. Come on in here. The spirit has been good. I hope y'all ready for Monday. Are you ready for Monday? Come on in here, Larry. Yes, honey. How are you doing? We're doing great, honey. Nope. No drinking spirits for me. I know that's right, honey. Listen, I ain't getting fucked up. I ain't getting fucked. Okay, come on here, not Asmodeus. I know that's right. Listen, I'm not getting fucked up. And Melly, I don't really judge people. I feel like some people are, you know, let's say this. The difference between people who are non-spiritual advisors and they're drinking, and the people that are spiritual advisors that are drinking, is the fact is that the people who are non-spiritual advisors, they're not spiritual advisors. So they're only working with their own energy. So bitch, if you want to drink, you want to smoke, you want to pop pills, you want to stay up for 3 or 4 hours or 3 or 4 days and fuck up your energy, you only fucking yourself up. It's bothersome to me when people are out here claiming to be managers of energy, because that's what a spiritual advisor is. You're out here consulting on the behalf of others, and your life is fucked up. Clearly, that's why you're getting drunk and wasted. And then you're working with spirit being drunk and wasted on the behalf of somebody else. And I'm just like, bitch, I can do that all by myself. So that's the difference. Like, if you were doing your own work and you're sitting here, getting drunk and popping pills, so be it. But you're working for other people, not knowing what energies are there. And it's just so sad. And like I said, some people drink recreationally, you know. I've done that before. I told you I've been at people's, party stuff and I drunk Corona. I've drunk, Chardonnay. I've had vodka and cranberry juice. I've done these things in the past. Not, like I said, once in a blue moon. I count on one hand how many times I had an alcoholic beverage. One hand I count how many times I've had an alcoholic beverage my whole life. So it's like, yeah, I did it. I didn't like the way it tasted. I didn't like the way it felt, and I stopped doing it. But I wasn't doing spiritual work when I was doing it either. And like I said, even going into how things were being shifted. So it's like alcohol, okay, is an Arabic word, and it is a flesh-eating spirit. And people who drink will have consequences. You would have kidney problems, bladder problems, liver problems, esophagus problems. You would have brain problems, for sure, for sure. You don't have to take my word for it. Going into even your heart, for sure. You drink on a regular basis, you will have some type of health ailment. That's when you go to the doctor, they ask you if you're a drinker, you're a smoker. That depends on what type of doctor you have. They might be like, oh, you can have wine every now and then, but going into the Hennessy's and the Crevassier and the Hypnotic and all this other good shit that people drinking, you fucking yourself up. So don't be upset, bitch, when you start getting dementia at 45. Don't be upset, honey, when you start getting holes in your kidneys and shit. Getting, they tell you that your blood is thick, or they tell you got high blood pressure. Don't. Like I said, that's not my business. Because dehydration is what makes you drunk. Or, excuse me, hangovers is dehydration. So we know that alcohol dries out your body. We know this already. Okay. And people have actually done this. People have gotten wasted, drunk water, and they recovered. Think I'm lying, ask somebody else. Even going to people who drink and they don't want to get all the way fucked up, but they want to taste the liquor. They'll put a whole bunch of ice in the cup and pour the liquor over the fucking ice. Because, girl, by the time the ice melted, bitch, it's going to be watered the fuck down. So, bitch, they tasted the liquor, but they're not going to fucking get fucked up. But you sitting here drinking shots and, oh, girl, you're going to get fucked up. So, like I said, for me, I'm a spiritual advisor. I work with spirit on behalf of others. Even for myself, like I said, I have a responsibility to not get drunk, to not get high, or I'm gonna say get low, because you're not getting high. You don't smoke weed and pop pills to get high. You actually drop in frequency. That's why a lot of these people be out here playing with demons and shit, getting drunk and high. And I'm Papa Leg Ball. They took a fucking Valium, honey, and oh yeah, I got a spirit in me right now. Bitch, you ain't got no damn good spirit in you. And the ones that be following these people, that's how they getting fucked up. You keep, yeah, my life is fucked up. My money keep getting fucked up. My man just left me. Oh my God. Yeah. That's gonna happen. Cause you're fucking with a bitch that don't give a fuck. Honey, mama don't like her life. She'll love who she is, so she can't manifest anything for you. Like I said, people keep going into and comparing and contrasting my trans experience with me not liking and loving myself. No, bitch, if I didn't like and love myself, I would be a transgender coming out at 60 years old. Let's talk about it now. If I was a transgender not liking myself, bitch, I would have hit this from everybody. And bitch just lived in a secret of secrets with it. Now that's an example of not liking yourself and not lowering yourself, honey. But bitch, me being who I am and loving who the fuck I am, bitch, that's why I motherfucking moved the fuck out and say, bitch, I'm doing it. Bitch, with no regrets. So that's the big difference, honey. Okay. If you were my therapist or a therapist in general, and you know about all that good stuff, gender dysphoria and all that, well, you would understand it too. But people be having all the answers to it, and that's not gender dysphoria, that's this and that. And bitch, you don't even know who the fuck you are. You have DID. GID and DID could be very close, but it's not. It's a little bit of a difference there, hon. So you have DID and you're trying to tell me about my GID? Okay, sis. Okay. Have one of those spirits to possess you to win the lottery if you're getting possessed like that. Have one of those spirits to possess you to get rid of your bankruptcy or your criminal record. How about that? Have one of these spirits to possess you to get a house in your own name. in a car, your own name. I'm not saying, but I am saying. Ain't my business. Anywho, listen, you guys. I enjoyed being here tonight. I enjoyed talking about some things before we move into the equinox. We're moving into an energy of balance, moving into a space of correcting things and letting things go. And like I said, stay positive, you know, do your work, protect your energy, protect who you're around, who's you're around, and what you do when you're around these people. Be careful what you watch. Be careful who and what you entertain. Okay? Anyway, let me go. Shout out to those of you who are in the Lucky 33 event. Shouts out to you all. Appreciate you all. And yeah, honey, I will definitely see you guys the next video. And like I said, Midnight Metanoia. Yes, honey. I might do one, Sunday or Monday. We'll see. But like I said, we'll definitely be doing another video. Alive talking about this shit too. Anyway, y'all. Bye, y'all, honey. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Shay. Love and light, everybody. Namaste. And have fun, y'all. This is a good weekend, y'all. Was it a good day for y'all? It was a very good day for me. Hope you guys are well and was well today. Anyway, bye for now, everybody. Love and light, twospiritmystic.blogspot.com, 28spirit8mystic8@gmail.com. And anyway, that's all. Bye.